Boom, back again, baby, back again. How's everyone doing? Yeah, this is a little trailer from this video. What I learned after 30 days of trading. I'm monthly now, but I'm looking back now and just reminiscing on how far I came, and just thinking, okay, this is what I learned. Indicators, shit. Indicators. Okay, for some people it works, but for me, just trade naked, bro. Like just use the charts, some lines. You don't need any indicators. Indicators really don't work, and they will blow your account, especially when you're starting off. Because I relied heavily on them starting out, like indicators and using the Hikanashi freaking candles. Like, bro, that shit don't work, bro. Like, I really tried using them, but it's like, how do I know it's gonna reverse now? You know? So it's like one red candle doesn't mean it's gonna drop. I mean, I guess, but hey, man, it's risky. It's risky, but I wouldn't use that. I don't use those anymore. Um, yeah, indicators. I learned that indicators, depending on what you use, like don't use indicators to trade. Just use it to like guide you. Like I use pivot size and lows, like just to mark out the pivot, like the high swing lows. And I don't use the ones for sessions because I already know what time session starts, so I don't need to mark it out on the chart. Kind of makes it a bit messy. Also, then that less is more, bro. Like you don't need so many of it. You don't need because I was using like rectangle. I was using the Fibonacci retracement tool. I was using horizontal lines. I was using trend lines. I was using what else was I using? The arrows. I was using the arrow markup, mark down, mark up, and mark down. I was using the path tool. I was using texts. I was using freaking what else was I using here? Um, that's the ellipses or ellipse. I was using a price range. Yo, bro, like I was just using so much stuff. Um, what else was I using? I was using the GAN box. I was using horizontal rays, horizontal lines, vertical lines. Um, bro, it's just a lot of shit, bro. And it's like I don't really need all that. Like at this point, all I need, like all I use right now, like a lot. I use the horizontal ray. I use the rectangle. I use the arrow. That's three. I don't even use the circle that much, so I just have it here in case I want to mock up like if I was back testing. So essentially, I don't even need this anymore. And then I use the long position and short position thing. So it's the third tracement I don't really use like that because I'm not trying to re-enter more positions because at this point, um, okay, I actually get into that now. So yeah, essentially I don't even need these things. So I can even just remove them. Actually, path tool I don't really use like that. Okay, I could keep it just in case I want to see where price should bounce off. But I could just actually see it off jump. I don't really need it. Yeah, so I basically use like five tools. Whereas yeah, like I mentioned like a lot of them that I was using. So less is more. That's what I learned as well. You don't need so many of the tools to make it fancy. Also, I learned that and I had it in my head just now. Oh, when you're entering trades, some people like to full margin. Bro, I'm traumatized from full margining. The most I would open is probably three positions. Where instead of opening like gang positions, I don't do that anymore. That is the fastest way to blow your account because the group I got like they full margin upon markets open, and you don't know where price is really gonna go. Yes, you could get lucky, but that's kind of like gambling, bro. Like I'm not trying to judge him, but it's like, but why are you trying to full margin off of market open? But you're not even sure. Yes, it might give you that, but it might look like sometimes you get lucky. But how many times are you gonna get lucky versus how many times you're gonna lose money? So yeah, full margin off of market open, bro. Now, like I learned that you'd rather wait, let market open, do its thing, or either you enter before because you can see market structure is heading that way. But then you have to full margin. Like you could just enter maybe two lots, two positions, and then that's it. And it's like, bro, like I really don't understand, bro. Like you know, full margin off a market open, and then you're in heavy drawdown and then your account is blown. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. Like I'll open maybe one position and then I'll just increase the lot size. Um, if I was gonna open three 0.01s, I'd rather open a 0.3. But that also depends on which app you use. Because I also learned that MT5 is way better. I'm sorry, MT5 is just way better. Because it's easier to set your stop loss. You see how much you're risking. With MT4, it's kind of hard to see how much you're risking. You can risk pips, but then you don't really know how much unless you. But you go to a calculator, calculate how much you're risking, and it's like, bro, that's a lot. But even that depends on the different brokers you need or you use. So yeah, MT5 is like really the best thing you could use. You should just get. I'm not saying it's financial advice, but you could. For me, I would have told myself just stick to MT5. Get a broker that works with MT5 because you can set your stop loss, see how much you're risking, see how much you could potentially make. That way, you know your risk to reward is proper, rather than just. I know you're not supposed to focus on the figures so much, but I would like to see. Okay, I'm definitely risking. If I have a 10,000 rand account, I'm risking 1,000 rand or less. I'm not gonna risk 1.5 because I'm trying to make sure that I've got 10 chances to grow this account, and it's impossible that I'm below that whole 10 unless I overtrade. So yeah. Also, that overtrading is very bad. It's very bad. Obviously, don't ever overtrade. If you lose, come back the next day. Also learned that actually, I had it in my head now. Yeah, like not like having because I had so many. I was so excited. I'm like, yo, okay, I have an MT4 account, I have an MT5 account, I have XNES, I'm gonna download Octa, and I'm gonna trade on all of them. Yo, I was so naive, bro. Goes back to less is more. Yo, I was so naive. But I was so optimistic. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And it's like, at this point, oh, I even had an XM account. Yo, bro, I had so many trading platforms to use. Because I'm like, yeah, I want to maximize. If I make 10k, I can make 50k on all of them. Nah, bro, I was way too naive and optimistic about it. I did not know the rude awakening that was waiting for me. So now, on my phone, just got trading view, got an MT5. Simple. Keep it simple. Don't go open so many accounts thinking you're gonna make money on all of them. You haven't even mastered one. So what are you? What are the chances of you gonna make sure you're gonna pass all these accounts, or you're gonna profit from all these accounts, and you can't even profit off one? And plus, it's gonna take time. You gotta open all of them and enter trades. But now you're missing the move. So yeah, less is more, bro. Like, don't be naive. Just stick to one. If it's stick to two pairs, maybe. You can look at others just for practice and for testing. But essentially, you really want to trade one. I always trade German 30 every morning. Not always trade, but I always look at it. If there's a position, I'll enter on it. That's like the one pair I'm not gonna let go of. I love German 30. US 30, yeah, nasdaq, gold. So it's in UK 100. So it's like 5 pairs, but two pairs that I really trade. Others I look at if there's a proper setup, then yeah. But I think I'm at a point now. I did say that I'm gonna stick to 2 pairs, but it's like when this pair's not doing anything, I need to go check. I can go check others and just not that I want to risk money, but I want to see if they're giving potential setups to replace the one that's like not giving me any setup. So there's nothing really wrong, but you don't want to overlook and overcrowd yourself. I feel like you gotta really you need to master your strategy first before you get to the point where you can add on more pairs. So you don't need to have 20. Like I essentially have like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I essentially have 5. Bitcoin I don't trade. I've never traded Bitcoin. I just look at it. I don't really know. I wouldn't say I don't know how to trade it because you could essentially trade anything. But yeah, it's just one of those things like I could trade it, but I'd rather just look at it. I could even delete it now. I actually don't really need it, but I just use it to forward test. Actually, I'm gonna keep it. Yeah. So yeah. What else did I learn? Yeah, I'm so naive. So being honest, I'm so naive and impatient. But also don't trade with others. Like don't use other people's money to trade. Trade with save your capital and stack up. Because I was trading with someone, and I kind of felt disappointed that they stopped because not everyone can continue trading or wants to trade, because people are gonna give up, bro. People are definitely gonna give up, and they're not gonna get, because we were losing and losing and losing and losing and losing and losing, and it's like she just got over it, and it's like, okay, yeah, I understand. She's like, she's gonna take a break, focus on other things, because we put a lot of money together. But now it's like, I understand, and I'm not gonna even go and ask us like, yo, let's do it, and, you know, let's continue. Just trade with your own money, bro. Just trade with your own money. What else have I learned 30 days after that? Yeah, I think that's it that I can think of for now. It was like 30 days. This is outside of like just other things that we've mentioned, but yeah, indicators are bad. Are not bad. I just wouldn't advocate for them. Stop using so many tools. Just make it your chart as simple as possible. Keep it to low. Keep it to like a minimum amount of pairs. And unless until you get more experience and you know how to analyze and enter trades and you master your strategy, then I'll say you could add more just to forward test on others in case the one pair you trade is just not doing anything and you're still waiting for it to give you a setup. And then yeah, next video I'm gonna talk about some of the trades that blew my account. Not a while back, but yeah, and trades that I wish I took. But yeah, I think that's it I can mention off the top of the dome for now. Yeah, I'm trying to create more structured videos, more content conscious, but yeah, it's cool though. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.